Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. This video, as you can see from the title, is a makeup tutorial. I'm gonna save a lot of the really crazy stuff for Halloween, so as we get closer to the end of September, you'll see a lot more like Halloween looks, which I'm really excited to get back into. I've got a lot of ideas, or somewhat kind of ideas, a lot of inspiration that I've seen. Ignore the green color corrector. I've already got all over my face. I started to, do it, and I did a whole introduction and everything, and then I realized my iPad wasn't even recording. So this video is basically going to be a pizza rolls I got. It's a pretty full face for an everyday tutorial, but that's how I do my everyday makeup. So I'm gonna kind of do an updated everyday makeup tutorial, which the makeup I've been doing, which is a very natural eyeshadow, and that's really about it. I maybe will draw a little bit of eyeliner, maybe none. So let's get back into it. I've already primed my face with my go-to, the Fenty Beauty Soft Matte Pro Filter Primer. And then what the green I've already got all over my face is the, of course, Urban Decay Naked Skin in green. So let's go ahead and put my headband back on. And hopefully my iPad is actually recording this time. I might add a little more green just because I kind of wiped it off. And I am a little red, if you guys haven't noticed. The girl has been in the sun. I think this is the first video I've done by myself in a while too, which feels weird because I feel like I'm really boring. But thank you to everybody who doesn't think I'm boring, We gotta cover these babies. I need more to talk about for this video, so I think I'm gonna tweet out for you guys to send me some questions. It's already kind of late, but oh well. What's kind of new about my my new makeup routine is the only thing I really do differently now is I put my thicker concealer underneath my foundation and then on top of it, just because my bags are, so severe. Not severe, they're kind of like, they're just really there. I noticed a lot of a difference when with this versus when I just use like a peach color corrector, which is a lot thinner. The peach color corrector I normally use under my eyes, the consistency of it, which is the same one as this, just in peach, is a lot thinner than this, and I feel like it just masks more when I put this underneath, and it brightens it a little more because it's a lot lighter and so thick that it covers the color just anyway. I actually got the inspo to try that because from Toddy Westbrook's video with Scott Barnes, and he was saying how he puts his concealer under the foundation, and that's something I used to do. Well, that's how I learned how to do makeup, so I figured I'd try it again and see how it looked, with the makeup I have now. And one sec. Spray nails make everything impossible. Got it. And it brightens more, which it does, so I tried it out because that's the original way I learned how to put on concealer, was underneath the foundation. And ever since, getting more and more into makeup on social media, that's what I did, when there's really no wrong way to do it as long as it works, so that's what I'm doing now, and I like it a lot better. It just hides more of my bags than it does the other way. So I am hooked on this now. A lot of the reason why I kind of stopped doing makeup videos is because I just felt like they were really boring. I haven't really figured out how to go about doing them the way I want. This one's kind of in the same theme that I did all the other ones, so obviously I'm still working on it. But also, I've been really slacking on doing videos for you guys, mainly because my filming and editing situation is just a nightmare, and I'm currently about to buy, I need to buy a new computer to edit on, as well as a new camera, because of course some of you know I film on my iPad, which is great. It films in 1080, it's high quality, but I never really look like directly at the camera because number one, I can't see it, and number two, yeah, why wouldn't I look at myself? I'm right there. So, and then I just go back over again with the same concealer under my eyes, except I put a lot more coverage to be able to highlight, you know, more of my face. And then I just set like normal. And lately I've been in love with the Airspun powder. It's cheap, it's easy to find, and it works really well for me. And I bake. All right, while I let this bake for a second, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you guys for some questions to answer. So let's wait for those to come on in. My eyes look, I'm not really full. My eyes look super green today. In some videos they look really blue, but today they look really green. It's probably because of the green hoodie. Then I usually let it sit under my eyes for a little while I do my eyebrows. And for my everyday look, I do not fleek my eyebrows. That's the thing, I just fill them in and draw on a tail basically. Sometimes it's like a hit and miss though, because you know my eyebrows are just like not the way they should be. Like, I don't know, it's just, but I like to make them the way they should be. That's the beauty and the power of makeup. I'm just gonna brush out all this powder we got in here. And I just pull any brown eyeshadow. My go-to is my Morphe 350. Or just any brown eyeshadow, and then I just draw the tail. Let's get some questions while we do this. Where am I originally from? I am from Florida. I grew up in Orlando, went to high school in St. Augustine. I have family literally in every single part of Florida. And those are my everyday eyebrows. I don't really spend as much time on them as like my normal brows, but they look just as good, or at least I like to think they do. Anyway, next question. What am I gonna be for Halloween? You guys, okay, I've dropped a hint on Twitter. The only clue I'm going to give to anyone, all my friends know, but my costume is black, and it has to do with the moon. And that's all I'm gonna say. So, good luck figuring it out. Now it's time to wipe this off. I'm going to be using my 350 because that's my everyday palette. As you can see, the lid is missing because I use it every day. It is pretty destroyed. It was also my second palette ever. I like to go in with this color right here for my first shade. And the brush I'm using is the Morphe M441, I believe. Yes. And just lightly do it. I'm gonna go in with this nice brown color and just put that in my crease. Also, if you guys don't know, I do stream on YouNow every Tuesday and Thursday. And I did stream today with Navi, you know, today's Tuesday. And today I made Navi into a Visco girl. I don't know if some of you guys saw that, but I literally put her in a big t-shirt and put her hair back in a scrunchie, her ears back in a scrunchie, and that was that. She makes the cutest Visco girl out of all of the Visco girls in the land. And for my lighter color, I'll just be dipping into my James Charles palette. And I'll be using this nice white right here. And then just go right on the inner corner of my eye. And just kind of blend it out. Also, I always keep an extra fluffy brush around just to, you know, make sure everything is nice and well blended out. Oh, my eyeshadow is on and half-assed because, you know, this is the everyday, so I never put any effort into my everyday makeup. It's only my going out makeup and my photo taken makeup that I put a lot of effort into, and then make my makeup on other people. Do I want to wear eyeliner? Yeah, I think I do. I'll just do a little bit. For eyeliner, I'm using this little sample I got from Sephora. It's the Kat Von D Tattoo Liner. And I just draw on the corners. And then I just draw a straight line on top. So there's that. Let's do another question. Who is my favorite photographer I've worked with? And is Mr. Jordan Gibson, which congratulations, by the way, on your big move to New York City. I cannot wait to come see you and take some amazing pictures out there. And then I just coat my lashes in mascara. Only the top ones though. When am I posting my next YouTube video? Right now. And then since we're on that topic of YouTube videos now, I've been really debating on switching my posting day again, just because I tend to upload more frequently on this day. I want to change it from Mondays to Wednesdays. Next I would do lashes, but I usually like to leave lashes till the very last thing, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start my contour now. And of course, we love affordable makeup. There's an eyelash on here. We love affordable makeup, and I'm using my go-to, the NYX Highlight and Contour Pro palette. Are my eyes blue or green? I literally just talked about this earlier. They change from blue to green. My eye color is green, very green, and like other videos, older videos that I've done in the past, or some videos I've done with some people, or Snapchats or Instagrams, my eyes look kind of blue, and they do change color. Like sometimes they'll be lighter, and then if I'm wearing anything that's reflecting like a blue or silver tint around me, my eyes will look like blue or silver. Even when people are standing right in front of me, they're like, Devyn, your eyes look blue right now, and they're like this close to my face. It depends on the lighting, I guess, but they're predominantly green. Oh, very nice. Very nice. And now moving on to blush, and I have started using another blush. It is by Palladio Matte Blush. I have no idea if I pronounced that right, but we're just gonna pretend like I did. And just take it all the way up my cheekbones. We love rosy cheeks. Moving on to blush, and I'm going to be using the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Pop. Ooh, that came on a little strong. Okay, it's okay. We'll make it work. You love a glowing girl. Ooh, there she is. There she is. I'm gonna put some on my nose. I love that. I like to use a really white highlight under my brow to make my brow look a little more lifted. Take a fluffy brush that I used before and just buff it out. Like that. And I also like to bring it into the other highlight as well. We finally go to lashes, and I have got the smallest lashes I can, and I think they're the best for every day. These are the Toddy Lashes TL9, I think. I threw the box, so don't take me up on that, but like pretty sure it's TL9. While we wait for those to get tacky, I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. And lips, for an everyday look, I just do a nice gloss, and I'll be using the Fenty gloss. Fenty Beauty, the sticker is gone. The Fenty Beauty lip gloss, the first original one. I can't remember the name of it right now. Actually, almost out of it. I'm gonna have to get more soon. Yeah, just. How often do I wear a full face of makeup? Surprisingly, not that often. Like, of course, you guys see me more when I do have my makeup on, but I think lately you guys have even seen me with less makeup than I normally wear. Makeup is beautiful. It's my favorite thing in the world. It is amazing. It's empowering. It's, you know, everything. But putting it on like I want to or how I want to every day is just a chore. So I try not to, and it's also not good for your skin. No, I don't wear a full face that often. Maybe twice a week I'll wear a full face, maybe less even. Especially because since I've been stressed out, I have been breaking out a lot more than I ever have lately, and I've been controlling it a little better, but I've been able to get it under control recently. I've never had bad acne. I don't have bad acne, but for me it was a lot. I had it like it was all in my hairline and under my jaw, and it would creep up onto my cheeks like you can see here. I don't really break out on my cheeks, but it would creep up from my hairline and jaw. And then in my T-zone and forehead are the worst areas. And then on my chin. So it's mainly like all here, except here is where I break out. All right, let's put these lashes on. Should probably find some tweezers. Okay, I know I said that these were my most natural lashes, but I swear to God, they are. They just look a little fuller with the eyeliner on them, but they're really flirty, you know? So I tend to favor lashes that are more fuller on the ends, like really fuller on the ends and like thin on the inner corner. Who is my best friend? Okay, that's where questions get tricky. I have multiple. All of them are over 7 years, and I think it's either 7 or 10 years when you're friends with somebody that long, they're lifelong. And those are my friends back home. I still talk to them almost every day. I've lived out in LA for, you know, a little over 3 years now, and I still talk to all my best friends just as if I was still living right down the street. Their names are Kelly, Karen, and Brittany, and those are my 3 best friends back home. And then I would say out here, I don't really have any best friends, but I do have close friends. It would be Katrina and Zephyr. Yeah, those are my best friends. This is pretty much my end look. I'll go ahead and answer a couple more questions before I end this video. And let's take this headband off, finally, and let's put my beanie back on. So yeah, let me go ahead and answer a few more questions before I end the video. Do you ever think you would want or would be a professional makeup artist? So here's the thing about that. I'm technically professional because I'm certified. I have my certificate hanging up there on the wall, but I don't take clients. When I went to school, I was really inspired to, but I didn't go to school. I really wanted to go to school to more improve my skills and just find, you know, more joy and more satisfaction with my work and what I was doing. And there was a period when I was going to go into this affiliate program for my school where I would be paired, you know, with a bunch of different clients all the time. I would be working with models and in photo shoots. And I think my weakest point is that I don't work well under pressure, and I don't work that fast. I like to take my time because I'm a perfectionist. Even with doing simple stuff like this, like, I don't know, I'm just very slow. I just kind of get in my head and anxious, and that's why I kind of strayed away from that. I've always thought about going back to school and kind of refreshing up my skills a little bit. I've always wanted to go back and take an airbrush class as well as a Barbary class. So that might be in my future, who knows? Maybe I will be working with clients after I get more skills under my belt, you know what I mean? What was the first makeup palette I got? My first ever makeup palette was the Morphe 35B, which is sadly discontinued. I have 2 actually. It's discontinued, but I actually have 2 35B palettes. One is my very first one, and another one was a gift from Gabby, one of the daughters from the Nona's family in Utah. And Morphe has pretty much replaced the 35B with the James Charles palette, and I have that as well. So yeah, I mean, that was my first palette, something colorful, and then my second palette was my 350, and then I just kind of branched out with Anastasia Beverly Hills palettes and a lot of Morphe palettes. I have like 8. So yeah, guys, I think I'm just gonna end my questions there. So I hope you enjoyed this video of my updated everyday makeup tutorial, and I hope you can use it in your makeup routine. So yeah, guys, this is my everyday makeup routine. That's it for this video. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter, as well as subscribe to my channel and turn on my post notifications so you know when I post. Again, I do stream on YouNow every Tuesdays and Thursdays, so if you watch my streams here on YouTube, make sure you're popping into YouNow so I can see what you're typing in the chat. That is it for this video. I will see you in the next one.